Welcome to Marine Engineer Learning's channel. My name is Michael, and today I will discuss about how to start in the marine engineering. Very important thing for all the things that you would like to do, let's say in the future, it is the motivation. And in my point, and what I have seen also through my experience, let's say in this industry, more than 20 years now, started in, let's say 21 years, starting in 2005. Motivation is very important factor for the development of good and experienced marine engineers. Seafarers, also deck um, department, it plays a really huge role. And I believe this is the driving force in order to create quality and uh, people that actually questioning the why, which is really important. I have many times discussed with people, see that they are facing problems, but I always ask them, why did you know asking why? The more why you are asking, the more quicker you will build that knowledge. And one important thing also in the marine engineering, and also I think in the seafaring in general, by questioning and also to not have the fear that if you ask something and it's wrong, then you will not achieve it. So what is, let's say, the point? Yes, if you are failing, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that because basically you will first of all accomplish your question. This question will go. You will see it, and even you fail. Okay, you fail, but nothing happened. Okay, there is no disaster. There is no accident. It's just a question. The more questions you're making in this industry, the faster you will progress. And also, a very important thing is questioning the people that have knowledge, that have real hand experience. Asking why these things happen. I have seen, yes, this is the biggest barrier to be, let's say, a good engineer or a good consultant, a good captain, questioning why. And with the most easiest questions, the most easiest, let's say, um, looking to see, yes, what went wrong, you're basically building something great, which means experience, see things, see things that are being done differently from others. And this is what makes your mind also flexible. So you have multiple different selections and multiple different inputs. Then you will refine them. Then you will see, okay, I can get that. It is working, actually working, and what you can separate. And at the end, after you have refined all your knowledge and all your strategy, you can build something bigger, something better. You can improve the way that you're working. You can improve the way of how you are thinking about, let's say, resolving problems or giving solutions to the industry itself. Basically, what I have seen, there is no barriers in place. There's no barriers in place because we have the knowledge. We have multiple people. We have multiple disciplines. And when you have the proper communication to identify the causes, the whys, and how we resolve, and we have also the motivation to build something greater, not just, let's say, the daily activities. Yes, the daily activities, yes, it's fine. We have to do them because this is an operational, like let's say filling the oil in the engine. Without the oil, we know that the engine will not work. Yes, that is standard. But what we do with our setup, how we work with the teams, how we communicate with the teams, how we are basically care for them, this is another chapter in the industry, which is also as much important as filling the oil in the engine, or let's say purify the fuel, or to do any kind of operations that is related with the vessels. And very, very important thing, if you are starting, let's say, in this industry, in the marine engineering, or let's say in the seafaring in general, or in the deck, it's to learn the things properly. And also questioning, have I learned this thing properly, or I have a gap? And how I will fill that gap, where I will search the information, where I will source that knowledge that I required. And this is the reason also why I have created the channel itself, because I have everything fresh. I have my knowledge, let's say, during the voyages. Okay, I have seen that. Yes, I will document it. I will put it in the video, and I will keep it for, let's say, the next generations, really easy available from their monitor and easy accessible. I believe starting in this industry, in the marine engineering or in the seafaring, this is something great. But the most important thing is that you have to learn properly. You have to learn exactly how the things are working and for what reason they are working this way. I believe in this kind of approach and learning, you have a much better and clearer image of what is required to be done, and what is from your side, and also what is required to be done from the others. Because the shipping itself is not just one side game, it is a complete contribution and interaction with multiple disciplines across the organization, and how all these things bonds together in order to create one goal, which is safe environment, safe working environment, safe operating environment, and also building that additional operational excellence as well, but also develop the future generations of the seafarers, but also the next generations of the equipment and the vessels, in order to achieve our, let's say, final goal, which is a much greener future, which is not an easy game. It is a game with applying with all the knowledges that we have built in each and every sector, and in order to combine them together, this is the only way how we can reduce our emissions. It is a long-term game which, in my opinion, have to be combined together, optimized together, see where we have the strengths, see where we have, let's say, the gaps, and by closing them, we can build something much greater, much more sustainable from both views. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your time staying here. I believe the material, it's really, really great, and it's something incredible and helpful for the new seafarers, actually. And yes, I believe we have a lot of ideas. We have a lot of ideas in order to see how we can implement them in this world which calls shipping. Because from my experience, what I have seen, whatever you can imagine, all, let's say, the technology that exists, all the things that we have built so far, they have a real application on board the vessels. We can see a lot of things, and this is what it makes so much interesting, because it has multiple different kind of knowledges combined in one just asset, which is a vessel. And this asset, it's constantly evolving, such as terminals. You can see it also in my posts. I share really, really great insights which can create magical things. So thank you very much. If you are joining, let's say, this industry, I'm really, really happy for you, and see you around here. Bye bye.